Alrighty, so here we are back in the garage. As you can see, the cab is up in the air and it's starting to have the fitment. And as you can see, my excellent lifting source here. I, of course, highly do not recommend this incredible way. I think when I was doing it the other day, my wife was on the phone with the insurance agent, as well as had her other phone ready for 911 in case it fell and killed me or my entire garage fell down because we're using the sidewall. So anyway, but you got to do what you got to do since we're not rich yet and don't have an awesome garage and a lift and stuff. But that's beside the point. So anyway, just want to show you guys what you did. So I'm all cut out on the cab at least. I'll show you. So this is what we've got going on here. You can see I cut out the inner bracing on the dash cowl deal because I want this to sit back. I'm still may end up cutting this little bit of lip off there just so I can set down in here a lot better with it and give myself more adjustability and stuff on it. But as you can see, that's what we're doing, is putting it in there. So I've got floor stuff all cut out. I'm leaving this back brace in here for right now, as Nathan did from Nathan's garage. So we'll see. Last time I cut that off, but I kind of like the idea of this bracing coming across here, so we'll see if it interferes with mounting. And this has still got to be cut too. I know that's not right. I'm going to be ahead of that and everything, but we'll figure that out. So, and back here, I already notched out this backside. Now the last time all I did was notched out for where the floor for the Crown Vic set, so it was kind of just this section here, and it was horrible. It was a royal pain. So this time I'm just going straight across with it, and then probably I'll end up using that hump if I can, kind of like Nathan did, or I may just do solid sheet across because now I finally got a whole thing of 16 gauge. So we'll do that. But yeah, as you can see, kind of like what Hot Rod Garage did, I just cut it with this lip just even, so it just comes straight up, and then with that bottom brace piece just came straight across right at the bottom of that. So, and of course the hump will sit down across there, and I can notch that out if need be. So like I said, you can see a little bit better from this side on exactly where we came in with. So you can cut that cab brace across. So yeah, then I got our stuff all welded up. Those I haven't ground down yet, but those I did, the weird pin things, I don't know what the heck they were, so I got to do some body work over top of that. Then I finished, as you can see, the cowl customization. So I took out those louvers, left the wiper because I may do something, I don't know. I thought it might look kind of funky without it anyway, so got that all deal. Got the emblem badges, and way over there is the stuff. So and as you see in my board, I'm using the Roadkill Garage style setup, so making lists and stuff so I can check things off, which I should check things off. It's really great. It actually keeps you on track and makes you feel like you're accomplishing stuff, even though obviously doing stuff like this is like, wow, I'm accomplishing. So we shall see. So I'm still debating. The reason why I've got it up like this is I'm not sure. The last time I cut into all of this and really just hack the living daylights out of it, honestly, because it's just hard to get in here and cut without a plasma cutter. But even with a plasma cutter, with the dash in, there's the risk of stuff starting on fire. I mean, as it is, using the cutoff wheel, stuff catches sometimes too. So most time I just use the Sawzall, which, as you can see, I mean, it's a maze of stuff. There's different layers inside. So so right now I'm not ready to mount. I'm just kind of playing around looking at things, but I'm thinking actually, and I'm really thinking I'm going to cut into this, and then it'd be on the adjacent side of it too. So cut into this stuff too. Because the more I think about it realistically, if I step back and you look, the cab is just that. It's a cab. It's a shell that gets plopped on top of it. So realistically, you know, all of this here, this firewall, is incredibly structural. I mean, it's what ties into the floor and stuff. The cab ties into it. So I'm thinking the more of this whole Crown Vic firewall and stuff, because this is all reinforced for the A pillar, because the A pillar is actually what holds the roof on and ties in the structure down into the B pillar and stuff like that. So I'm really thinking that the lace I have to cut into here And over on this side, the better, because that is structural stuff and everything. Where the cab is, I mean, it's still going to be structural and safe. It gets tied in and welded along here, so I think it's 100% safe. The last two I did, I had no problems having my family in them and would trust it driving around and stuff. But it just, the more I think about it, the more I want to try and leave as much of this as possible because of all that structure and that bracing and stuff. And that'll help tie into this stuff. And I can always go through and brace in and reinforce the cab corners rather than trying to do something with that, because I had to plug all that off with like sheet metal. And by sheet metal, I mean like what I use for heating, air conditioning, making ductwork, and that's just not real effective for that kind of stuff. So, like I said, so we'll see. But we're up in the air right now. I'm doing some measuring and looking and fitting, and then I'll start kind of playing with this. Yeah, this is a fun way to do it with these straps and everything. I don't recommend this, but you got to do what you got to do. So, all right, I'll check back with you guys later. Bye.